Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. Thank y'all so much for being here. This is Whatever Comes Out. Quick update. I have had quite a few of you ask me about individual sign readings. I will get back to doing them as I start to feel better. Okay. So I'm not quite sure when, but I will get back to doing individual sign readings. Just not today. We'll see about tomorrow, but still not sure. But things on the channel will go back to normal soon. Okay, they'll go back to normal soon. Those of you that haven't heard or didn't hear me say, I did catch 2 colds back to back, so it kind of threw things off for about a month. But that being said, this is Whatever Comes Out. These are important messages for your sign at this time. Please only take the messages that resonate. Do not try to make a message fit. I am going to try to keep this reading a little quicker than usual, but we'll see how it goes. If I see messages, you guys know how I am. I'm going to speak about it. Also, I don't know what's going to come out, so if you are feeling extra sensitive today, I would just, be mindful. I'm not quite sure what's going to come out in this reading, so just keep that in mind as well. Okay, but I am starting to feel better. For those of you that have asked, I actually feel the best I have felt in about a month, a little over a month. So today I woke up, I was really anxious last night because I was like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna feel normal again? Like it was really getting to me, to be honest, but I'm feeling good today. So I'm on the up and up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm going to start by pulling these cards first for each sign. If you're interested, the name of this deck, it's called Practical Tarot Wisdom, if you guys are interested. Let's see. I'm not going to read these in reverse, okay? These are all upright cards, so just a little disclaimer there. But I'm going to get some energy flowing for you guys. We're going to do Aries through Pisces. And always don't forget, at the end of the video, I will be doing an all signs their sign, if you want to check that out. Also, if you guys don't have time to stick around or you just don't want to, I do timestamps at the end of every live. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to get them done. So you can find your timestamp. It's a little blue timestamp in the comment section. I try to remember to put them in the description box, but I don't always remember to do that. But I'll try to remember this time. Okay, let's get some energy flowing for you lovely people. I did the bell a little extra longer today because I've had several people tell me that it really centers them. I've had several people message me. Also, the Instagram messages, I'm getting very overwhelmed with. So if I don't check your message, I promise I'll try to get to it, but I'm getting very overwhelmed with all the messages on Instagram. I do try to read you guys' messages, but I noticed last night, since I've, kind of been out for a month, I noticed last night they really piled up. So just know that if I'm not opening them or I'm not responding, I will try to get to them as soon as I can. But I just don't want people to think I'm ignoring them, because I'm not. I love to talk to you guys. I love to get to know you guys on a personal level. I really do. I'm not that kind of person that's just... I also like to protect my energy too, though. So I can't get too overwhelmed with all of it. Okay. We're going to get started. I was going to say something, but oh yeah, I was talking about the bell. I had several of you tell me that the bell in the beginning really makes you feel centered, cleansed, and so that is my intention behind it. I'll try to remember to do it, but I have like short-term memory or something. I'm not diagnosed with it, but I really feel like I do. I'm very forgetful, guys. So I will try to continue doing that, but don't be mad if I forget. Okay, we're going to bring this a little bit closer. Oh, yes. The link to my Instagram is located in the description box here. I think you can also go to my channel and click on, I think there's an Instagram button on my channel you can click on. I only have one Instagram. It's exactly how my name is spelled, Spiritually Fit Tarot. There's no fillers. There's no extra letters. So just be mindful. There are so many people on Instagram pretending to be me. It's ridiculous. I find myself having to constantly remind everybody that I only have one Instagram. I will never reach out to you and ask you for personal information. I will never strike up a conversation with you asking if you want a reading. I will never do any of that. So I do know that that's been happening a lot. So just don't fall for it. You can report it or block them or just, leave it alone. But either way, it's not me. I only have one Instagram. So just be mindful with that. I don't want anyone getting scammed. Okay. Also, one more thing. I know y'all want me to shut up, I know. But one more thing. I had a couple of people tell me that I hated dogs yesterday because I was complaining about the dog. My neighbor's dog was barking at their kids outside. Y'all, I don't hate dogs. I don't hate dogs, okay? I promise you. I am more of a cat person. I love cats. I resonate with cats more. I really do. But I do have two elderly dogs that I got. One's mine and one is Jesse's, and we got them years ago. We love them. We walk them daily just about. I haven't actually lately because I don't feel good. They have a whole fenced-in backyard. My dogs, though, on the other hand, are trained. So, they're not going to... Anyway, I don't hate dogs. I promise you guys. I love all animals. I'm an animal person. However, I am more of a cat person. So I probably will not ever get another dog again because I got these dogs when I got my dog when I was 18 and I'm 32 years old now. So anyway, that being said, I actually went out there and checked on the dog because I was worried about him. So he was fine. He was just barking at kids as dogs do. I think he's a fairly young dog. So anyway, I don't hate dogs. I love dogs. But I had a couple of people. It was more than one. And I was like, oh my God. However, I am human, okay? And it was irritating me. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. When I was trying to read, it was irritating the hell out of me, okay? So, yeah. Because I'm not... Anyway. Okay, let me get started. But yeah, I love all animals. I'm just more of a cat person. Cats are chill. Cats, my cats are so aloof too. I think that's what I like about them. And it's they're really respectable and independent. Actually, Malachite is not independent. He is the whiniest thing. But he's my whiniest thing, okay? And I love him. If I had the money and the resources and everything, I'd have all kinds of animals. I promise you. I love animals. I love dogs. That's That dog was annoying the hell out of me, to be honest. It wouldn't shut up. And then, I got like paranoid because I thought he was annoying y'all. So it was really like my irritation was coming from the fact that I thought you guys were getting annoyed. Okay, so anyway, I love dogs. Especially quiet ones. Okay. Okay. If you're new here, sometimes it takes me a while to get started, guys. It just does. Your reading's going to be more clear. All right, Aries, let's start with you. This is the Practical Wisdom Tarot. I'm not going to do reversals with this deck, this particular one. Okay, what are the important messages for Aries? What are the important messages for Aries? Okay, Aries, you have the Ace of Swords coming out. It says, this ace is the seed of mental activity. Make sure you are clear on what you want. Apply your mind to get what you desire if you want to regain control of your life. This is about you focusing on a plan of action. Don't take action just yet, but be ready for it when the opportunity appears. So this is all about you being very clear with what you're doing. And having all the facts, okay? I feel like you need to make sure you're doing exactly what it is that you want. I'm not sure what that exactly is pertaining to, but there's a message here to make sure you're doing exactly what it is you want, that you're the one making the decisions, that you're not allowing other outside energies affecting your decisions here, okay? Has a lot to do with what you desire to happen, but your guides are wanting you to not take action just yet because I feel like it's something still developing. With the Ace of Swords, something is still needing to develop, but there's some sort of opportunity coming in, is what I'm getting. There's an opportunity coming toward you, and I feel like the decision is yours. Let's see. What's happening? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups. Very interesting. What's coming in? You're manifesting a dream come true, something you've always wanted. The Page of Wands in reverse, me as a reader, I'm getting this energy of you putting something off. You've been putting it off. You've been putting it off. Like they're telling me you've been pushing it aside, putting it off. I feel like, it's because it wasn't time. The Page of Wands also in reverse, some of you guys may have been procrastinating to take desired action on something for whatever reason. Why the Page of Wands in reverse? Three of Wands. So I'm getting a message of like, not yet, but soon. Like your time is coming, the time is coming. And you guys are manifesting a good fortune here. And now I feel like it has a lot to do with putting your plans in place and making sure, be mindful of over perfecting something, of course, because especially if this is like a creative project or something you're doing, we as people have a tendency to want it to be perfect. So just be mindful of that. But what I'm getting is it's like perfect timing. I just feel like something's coming in at the perfect time. I feel like you've waited a long time to take action on something. And it could be because you were not exactly clear. Your vision, there's something about your vision that wasn't clear just yet. And it's still not clear just yet, but it's coming. So it's like good procrastination. It's like, how do I explain that? It's almost like something's going to work out even better because you waited. But the time is coming in. We have the Tower. This is your energy. Why the Tower? Six of Swords. You may have to set boundaries with outsiders. You know, don't let anyone take advantage of you. The Six of Swords, you're being guided toward building something here. And something may, I want to say it may collapse in its place. It's almost like you're leaving behind. Why am I getting like a bomb going off? Like there's some sort of bomb going off, and it's like I'm getting like a scene from an elaborate movie where it's like they're driving away and then there's this big explosion behind them. Is what I'm getting from this Six of Swords, the Tower. So it's like you're definitely leaving an old reality behind. And you're stepping into this Nine of Cups energy, which is like good fortune, blessings. And it has a lot to do with you setting boundaries with people. It also has a lot to do with believing in yourself and believing in your vision. Two of Wands, damn. So there's a major blessing coming in Aries. It's going to change your life forever. These are big changes with this Tower here. I feel like you're the one taking the initiative to move past some sort of difficult period. Okay. I feel like other people are going to be able to see your vision too. I'm not sure, you know, this is outside energy. I'm not sure why this is important to you, but it's almost like other people are going to start seeing the justice in the situation is they're going to start really seeing you for who you truly are. I'm talking to an Aries that you might have been misunderstood for quite some time, or you feel misunderstood by other people. And it's an energy of like wanting people to see your good intentions and feeling as if people are just not getting you or, you know, understanding you. But there's an energy of them being able to understand you in the future. It's almost like an energy of celebrating you and watching you accomplish something here. The Hermit, potential outcome. You know, with this Aquarius, okay, so I believe there's an Aquarius new moon coming in. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's coming the 21st. I'm not an astrologer. But there's this energy, Aries, of you separating yourself from the crowd intentionally. I mean, like, it's almost like you are becoming an outcast intentionally. Like, you want to be the outcast. You don't want to deal with difficult situations. You don't want to deal with difficult people. And so it's like you're separating yourself from other people, especially people who don't see your vision or who don't want to see you win. And I think you're just really looking at situations this week. Actually, just the rest of the month. I feel like you're looking at situations and you're kind of like not necessarily picking your battles, but picking and choosing what's worth your energy and what is not worth your energy. That's where your blessings come in. And that's why I'm saying all that. That's where you're stepping into your blessing is picking your battles or picking and choosing what's worth your energy and what's not worth your energy. And, you know, this doesn't happen overnight. It does happen over a course of practicing this. But you're about to acquire a ton of wisdom. That's your potential outcome. And a ton of peace, okay, and grace. With this deer in the background of this Hermit card. Queen of Swords, waking up to your true potential is what's happening for you. Waking up to your true power. There's a vision you have. And it's almost time to release it. It's almost time to step into this new reality that you are manifesting for yourself. You're quite literally manifesting a new reality for yourself. And it does feel like a level, like a next level I'm getting chills saying this. Anything else? Six of Pentacles. This is you seeing a return in your investment. So whatever your vision is, I do see a big return in your investment, Aries, with that Six of Pentacles. We have air energy, specifically Libra. We have Virgo here. Libra again, Scorpio. Okay. Thank you guys for liking the video. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna move on to Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Hi everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Okay. Messages for Taurus. Give me 1 second, Taurus. Pat, you're getting snow tonight? Where do you live? Sorry if you've already told me. There's that short-term memory. I like snow for like 5 minutes and then I'm over it. Winter used to be my favorite season, but no. Not after this year. No more. I don't like any seasons, okay? Let's be real. I don't like any of them. I just want to stay away from all of it, okay? Give me a whole nother planet, for that matter. All right, Taurus. Important messages for Taurus, please. Important messages for Taurus. Okay, Page of Wands. Interesting. There's a message coming in. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Knight of Swords. There's an urgent message. Somebody has some sense of urgency to get something to you. Now, depending on your situation, this could be anybody, guys. This, have an open mind when watching tarot. It's like somebody in your energy just feels this sense of urgency to come toward you. Yeah, look at that. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. This is Cancerian energy. We also have air and fire. Let's see. Five of Cups. They're holding on. Okay, so somebody here is holding on to hope that you're not getting away from them or that you're not out of their reach. But the Five of Cups can also be an energy of like, I feel like you are the pessimist. You're skeptical of this person. That's how you're going to know who it is. And you could be a Taurus that is kind of just skeptical of everybody right now. Okay, Ten of Swords, guys. This is just somebody wanting some serious closure from you, but I don't even think they know that's what they want from you. Okay. There could be some type of painful situation you're involved in with another person. I'm not quite sure why it feels painful to you. What's your energy like? King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? Page of Swords. You're very aware. You're very aware of somebody's intentions. So if you're second guessing your intuition, Taurus, I just want you to know that you've gained enough information, you've gained enough insight on this person. You are aware. So I feel like your important message that your guides are trying to get to you is don't second guess what you already know. And again, this could really be pertaining to anything. So have an open mind when watching tarot. But the message to Taurus is you have enough information. And the King of Wands is about action. So you also have enough information of how you should proceed forward. You have enough information on what action you should take given the circumstances. Like, I just feel like I need to tell you, you know. You know. Give me the outside energy. 10 of Cups. Why the 10 of Cups? 8 of Swords. We have the Magician. I feel like there is, they're giving me the word dispute, but that could really mean anything. Like, I feel like there's this person that has this sense of urgency to get to you before it's too late, because they feel as if they're going to be too late, or they already are too late. And they're also feeling as if they're not going to get what they want from the situation. They feel like they're very limited. And the 8 of Swords to me as a reader is that feeling of being paralyzed, like knowing what they want, but not taking action towards it, not acting right at all. Knowing what will make them happy, but just feeling incredibly paralyzed. Like there's some sort of this person feels very limited to get what they want. There's something they know would make them happy, but they feel as if they can't get it, basically. Spirit, what's the potential outcome in this situation? And I forgot to pull you a practical wisdom card. What is the potential outcome here? The Lovers? What is this? What is this? You're connecting with this person in the future. Okay, there's some sort of connection. 6 of Swords, you need to have boundaries put in place. This is just you two being guided to come together to work something out. Okay? Potential outcome is I see this getting to a better place. Whatever the situation is that you're involved in, I see you working it out with this person. I do see a peaceful resolution in the future. Okay, is what I'm getting. What is your wisdom card? Oh, you got 2. It says you got the 9 of Wands, and then you also got the 7 of Swords. Jasper. Hi, sweet boy. Can we not play with the cord, please? Honey, can we not do that? Honey, can we not do that? Okay, you're good. You don't need it. Go do something else. Jasper. So the 9 of Wands says, challenges abound. A minor setback may impede an ongoing project. If you proceed carefully, it can be successfully negotiated. You need to tap into your own inner strength. Bring up that last reserve of power to muscle through. It's time for the final push. Fight the finish. Don't give up. And then we got the Seven of Swords. It says, sometimes it's better to keep your ideas to yourself. Don't let your enthusiasm reveal things others might like to take. This is a good time to watch for that person who likes to use your ideas while taking all the credit. For now, focus on gathering your thoughts. You can share them later. So this card did come out, okay, this additional card. And I'll try to timestamp the wisdom cards. Anything else for Taurus? Yeah, Four of Wands. There's some sort of successful milestone, okay, happy occasion in your future. The main message is I see you and someone coming together to work something out. So that's what I'm getting. The Four of Wands can be you leveling up also in your career for those of you who are interested in your careers. This is definitely you moving to the next level, but I want to say for the majority of you, there's some type of reunion and you resolving an issue. This could be closure in a situation that's long overdue, or whatever you believe would be a resolve, like a resolution. I can't talk. I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Give me a second, guys, before I do Gemini. I apologize. I know I'm slow. Okay, I really appreciate y'all keeping the chat entertaining. Thank y'all for that. Okay, Gemini, let's see, babe, what we got for Gemini. If your reading doesn't resonate, be sure to check your other signs, okay, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In this particular reading, I recommend you check out your North Node as well and your Rising. Okay. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you got the Emperor. You could be connecting with an Aries some way, somehow. It says, here is the reminder to check your boundaries. It's up to you to determine if those borders need to be open or shut down. Make sure others are completing their work also. It's not always fun to be the boss, but someone has to do it. Okay, Gemini. So I'm immediately picking up on you just setting a standard here. I'm immediately picking up on you just leading the way, especially with the boundaries remark. So you really have to not only have boundaries, but you have to practice like enforcing them. Okay? That's what boundaries are about. This is, staying away from situations that are chaotic or negative or just that's not good for you. Okay? So that's the first message I'm getting. Take it how it resonates. Ten of Swords in reverse. Interesting. I don't like that. Let me keep going before I speak. Six of Pentacles. You know what, y'all? Just poor Geminis. Like, honestly, I'm not even trying to, victimize you, Gemini, but why is it that Gemini receives the most BS? I see it in my readings. I mean, it's like somebody here wants to take away your peace, Gemini. I don't know why. This could be in the workplace. This could be in a family setting. This could be someone standing in line behind you, Gemini. Okay? This could be someone driving next to you on the road. All right? But it's like someone is adamant about causing you some type of grief. Okay? But what's interesting about this with the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, not only are they interested in trying to cause you grief the next 2 to 3 weeks, they're doing it in such a manipulative way. Like, this is the kind of person that puts on a friendly face for everybody. And so it's like, it's like, it's someone wants to make you out to be a problem, Gemini. That's really the general. It's like somebody wants to make you out to be the problem. They want you to feed into the situation. They're dropping the bait. They're going to drop the bait. And they're hoping you take the bait. Okay, they hope you take it. Your energy, Page of Pentacles, you're over it. You're just looking for a new experience. Why the Page of Pentacles? Some of you Geminis could be focusing on other... Look at this. The Emperor. So what we're acknowledging here is just... I feel like you just want to separate yourself from people who are immature. And I also feel, Gemini, you're reading a situation very clearly. Like, you can see it pretty clearly. I think you paid close enough attention to understand. But you're taking the mature route, which is a good thing. You need to take the mature route. You need to take the high road and not feed into whatever this is. More Aries energy with the Emperor. We have Libra energy. Justice will get served. The thing is, you don't have to dish out the karma. As bad as you want to drive the karma bus, Gemini, just let the universe handle it, because I promise you the universe delivers the best karma. And it's like, you can't stop it. They can't stop it. And so this is really about you exercising your maturity. And for a high-vibing Gemini, with all the BS that we hear, with all the BS that we deal with from the outside world, you really do have to have a certain level of maturity and discipline with the Emperor to really just kind of bypass this BS, the bait. Because this is an energy, and I feel like you've gotten this message before, Gemini, with the Six of Pentacles. This is an energy where it's like somebody is really trying to provoke you, drop the bait, so that when you do a react, they can say, see, I told you. I told you they were like that. See, I said it. I called it. You didn't believe. They really want you to grab the bait so it can be an I told you moment. So what you're not going to do is react. Actually, what you're going to do, if you haven't already, is just completely take yourself out of the equation and just not even pay attention to it. The more you can remove yourself from these people, the better. And it's really just an energy with the Six of Pentacles, the Justice card. Like, this is like being mindful of who you give your energy to, who you're paying attention to. And so we're not going to pay attention to people who create unnecessary chaos. We're not going to pay attention to people who The Hierophant, this is about you having higher knowledge. You've been there, done that, Gemini. I'm talking to a Gemini that this is not your first rodeo. Okay, it's not. But I will tell you this is not your circus, okay? It's not. Let other people just be a part of the circus. You don't have to, okay? So I feel like you've already acquired the wisdom, the knowledge. I'm talking to a high-vibing Gemini. You've definitely stepped into your higher, maybe not your higher self completely, but you've definitely stepped into a higher version of yourself, and it's just an energy of like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to deal with that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't have to be a part of that. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather separate myself. Something sneaky's going on, Gemini. And justice is going to get served. Outside energy, the Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? The Chariot. Be mindful. Oh, I'm not trying to paranoid anyone. But be very mindful with any communication that's coming in your way. There's some sort of movement coming toward you. And I'm feeling it's a setup. Tell me more. Five of Cups. You're skeptical. This situation, you've seen it before. Like, I feel like you've seen this type, that's the thing, like you're 5 steps ahead of whoever this is. Because not only have some of you guys have seen it in this particular person before, others of you have just seen it before. You've seen it in other people before. You've seen it in other situations before. So it's like with the Hierophant, you've acquired the knowledge to not allow it to stab you in the... You're not going to get betrayed again. You're not going to get trapped again because you've seen it before. You've acquired the wisdom, the life experience to know when someone is trying to bait you into some sort of argument. Tell me more. Seven of Wands. This is the potential outcome. This is you blocking this. So it's going to be blocked. And I feel like it's going to be blocked because you're putting up a shield of protection. Very important. I like to remind you guys, it's very important to, if you're going to be practicing anything, it's very important to wrap a bright light of protection around you, especially if you're of the light, okay? There are negative energies that want to get to you. Now, these negative energies can actually possess other people for them to act in some sort of annoyance to you. What's so interesting is I'm being reminded of that dog that was barking yesterday in the reading. It was barking toward the end of the reading. Outside, it was my neighbor's dog. And somebody in the comments kept saying that the dog was trying to get a message to me. And so it's almost like there's someone here that you're causing some sort of irritation to. And so in return, I don't know how you're causing an irritation to them, but they're very irritated by you, Gemini. But it's not really them that's irritated. It's their demons. It's their ego or their demons or some sort of negative energy that is irritating them. But it's making it out to be you. Okay, there's something about your spirit that triggers their demons. And so I feel like there's a big message here, Gemini, to protect yourself before you do practice anything spiritual or before you go into any sort of situations that need protection from. I mean, I find it great to pray and say protection affirmations every night and every morning. And I feel like you should probably try to start doing that if you haven't already. Let's see. Page of Cups. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. You're receiving downloads, Gemini. With this Page of Cups, you are receiving downloads. I feel like you know what's up and trust your intuition. And follow your heart at the end of the day. And your heart's telling you to keep yourself away from these people, places, or things. Anything else for Gemini? And I'm just going to point out, justice will be served, but you don't have to be the one that serves it. Karma don't miss anyone. It doesn't miss you. It doesn't miss me. It does not miss anybody. So it's like the universe, karma, God knows your true intentions of things. You can't hide from that. And so it's like if you're not right with yourself, if you're not right with your heart and your intentions, the Justice card. You can either have good karma or you can have bad karma. And it's really up to all of us, right? Nobody's perfect, but you should be mindful. Anything else for Gemini? Eight of Pentacles. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Ten of Cups. Whew. Whatever you're working on, Gemini, or whatever you're thinking about working on, I do see it bringing in a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. But for the most part, the next couple of weeks, Gemini, I think you're just mostly interested in focusing on harmony within yourself, harmony within your home, your family, your closest relationships, okay? I just feel like there's a big opportunity coming in for you to just be peaceful, but you're going to have to take it. You can either choose to take the chaotic route and feed into the drama and feed into the negativity, or you can take the higher route that involves peace. And I don't know about you, that's my ultimate goal, peace, okay? My own peace of mind, okay? And I got to stay away from things, and you need to stay away from things that take away your peace, okay? So just protect your peace. Use common sense. Know when someone's trying to bait you, and redirect. That's your message. And not everything needs a response. You know? If it triggers you, and this is for everybody. Excuse me. If it triggers you, you should really take a look at that trigger. The triggers, when we're triggered, it's actually a good thing, because it's a moment of healing. It's a moment of understanding how we can grow and learn from these triggers. We're going to be triggered for the rest of our lives by things. That's just the simple truth, because I don't know about you, but it's my belief that we're here to evolve as souls and grow. And I don't know about you, I want to evolve. I want to grow. I want to move to the next level in my soul's evolution. And so it's like not engaging in certain things to protect your peace and to keep the energy flowing in a positive way. This is not to say that if you make a mistake and then you do engage, that's fine. However, take notice of it and try to change it. Okay, this life is all about our soul's evolution, evolving. Okay. So just take your triggers and understand them and evolve, change, grow, learn. That's what this is all about. Hey, Enchanted Cottage, Karen, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for that, babe. I appreciate you. You just put a big smile on my face. Thank you. You're so generous. Thank you so much, Enchanted Cottage. I really appreciate you. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for liking the video and commenting and all that stuff. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all know I had to take away the quick answers from the title. Me giving quick answers. Huh. My problem is I really get into the readings. I don't know how to shut up. Okay. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here and liking the video. Let's see, Cancer. You're okay, baby. I love you. You're a good kitty. Okay. All right, Cancer. Oh. Okay, you got two. You got the High Priestess and the Four of Wands here. It says, what secrets wait to be uncovered? Who has the knowledge? Your message here is to look at all the possibilities, then listen to your higher self. The riddle for today is, how do you trust your own intuition? When you ask the right questions, you will find the answers buried in your own heart. And then we have the Four of Wands. It says, actions you have taken pay off. Others have noticed your work at putting things together. It's the perfect time to plan the promotion party or graduation. No need to keep driving forward just now. Take the time to congratulate yourself and your team for a job well done. Very interesting. So there's something about to be revealed to you, Cancer, and it has a lot to do with the actions you've been taking. It has a lot to do with something you've been planning or working towards. Some of you guys may have been keeping this a secret, or you are keeping this on the down low. And it's kind of like an energy of leveling up secretly. I'm not sure why that's so important to you, but sometimes that can be very important to us. Sometimes we have quiet victories, okay, especially with all the negativity and the evil eye out there. Sometimes it is best to have quiet victories because you're accomplishing something for yourself. And while it is nice to have praise and applaud, I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer that's maybe celebrating these quiet little wins, these quiet little victories, okay? But the thing is, it's almost like these quiet little wins and victories are soon going to add up to some sort of big change that everyone's not going to be able to but see it. Like, they can't help but see it in you. Okay, we have the High Priestess that wanted to come out again. We have Judgment. Very interesting. So you're making a decision here. We have the Fool. Whoa. Look at all these majors. Your energy is you're embarking on a new beginning. This is all, again, all about you leveling up. So maybe you've been on this course for quite some time, but you're moving to the next level, which is a new beginning. So you're on your way to becoming an expert in something. But again, there's these quiet little victories, or this is advice to celebrate your little victories, okay? This is advice to, make sure you stop and just celebrate you. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? We find ourselves moving so quickly through this life, and, years can pass by, and it's like at the end of the day, we're like, well, damn. I didn't stop and just enjoy the moment. And so I feel like there's a big message here for you to enjoy the moment, enjoy yourself, and enjoy these quiet little wins, whatever they are for you. We have the Ace of Cups. This is the outside energy. So there's like love and positivity. What is happening? Let me see. What's the potential outcome? Queen of Swords, you owning your power. So I feel like this is all about your empowerment, you making clear-cut decisions for yourself. I just feel like you're very empowered the next couple of weeks. And I feel like you're in a positive state of mind, like you're in a positive place, okay? This is your spirit rising, and you rising the spirit of others. I don't know how you're rising the other people's spirits, but it's almost like some sort of admiration that maybe you don't even see because you think, you're being quiet about something, but it's like other people can see these positive changes you're making. Other people can see a difference in you, is what I really want to say. I'm going to start with this Ace of Cups for the outside energy. What is this about? Nine of Cups. So you're really radiating some sort of like power, and it's bringing in a lot of respect from the outside world. There are not only people you already know and are aware of, but there are people coming into your life, new people that you're attracting into your life, new energies. And these people see you as someone who has a lot of self-respect, self-love. And they see you as someone who's just beyond blessed, okay? You're just beyond blessed. And it must have something to do with the way you live. Why the High Priestess? Some of you guys, Cancer, may be learning a new skill here, okay? Or this is just a side message that learning a new skill, going back to school, or just studying more, gaining more experience in a certain area is going to be very beneficial for your income. This is more money coming towards you the more you focus on skill development, okay? So those of you that have been wanting to go back to school or getting a certificate in something or whatever it may be, I feel like that would be a very good thing for your income. Or if you're just, wanting to study more, it's going to give your bank account a lot of growth. Let's just say that. We also have this 5 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Gemini, side message. Don't be so easily provoked by negative energies. And I feel like you're really setting an example, whether you realize it or not, Cancer. You are setting a big example for people for some reason. Like, I'm just getting this energy of like you radiating love and positivity. And there are people who are really looking up to that, whether you see it or not. And it has to do with your attitude shift, and it has to do with something you're doing behind the scenes that not everybody might be able to see, okay? But the 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, you're always going to have these petty individuals, these petty energies. You're always going to have these, but this is much smaller than this, by the way. This love and positivity outweighs the negative. But just a reminder not to take the bait. Just a reminder that, there could be people that feel as if they're in secret competition with you. Or want to make something out to be a competition. And don't get me wrong, healthy competition is fine and it can help push you through. I just don't think you're interested in competing. I'm not even going to lie to you. I feel like that's why you're being quiet about something. I feel like you're not even interested in competing with outside energies. It really feels to me like you truly want everybody to win. And you're quite aware of the negative energies that could affect something you're trying to manifest for yourself. So that could be why you're keeping it quiet, or that you should. Because I do feel like there's going to be someone or someones, okay, that try to come in and bait you to some weird competition that doesn't even need to happen, okay? But the bottom of the deck, for what you don't see, there is a lot of success coming in for you. A lot of success coming in for you. Let's see. There's something about you leveling up here. Ace of Swords, more about a breakthrough and success. But again, you're keeping this kind of quiet. You've seen something, or you've gained all the knowledge and clarity you need. King of Wands, the Death card. And then this full energy. There's some sort of rebirth happening. Revamp, rebirth. Could be an ego death you're having yourself, I feel. Or this is just all about you acknowledging that there are some things, as we all have these. It's almost like you're going through some sort of ego death and there's a new beginning happening. And the ego death involves that you don't have to compete with other people, or you don't have to share everything with everyone, okay, for it to feed your ego. And so I feel like you're being very picky and choosy with what it is you want to share. And it's almost like dropping like crumbs of information at a time, and that's going to keep you a step ahead of the competition. If there are people around you viewing you as competition or wanting to create competition, dropping little like things here and there is going to keep you ahead of the game, okay? And there's also advice here to, not be too impulsive about certain decisions. Make sure you're really thinking this through. Don't be too impulsive. It will create more of a burden than anything. I'm not quite sure what that pertains to, so just take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I do feel like you're about to have more responsibility on you. And with this responsibility, you're going to have to use good judgment with this responsibility. Meaning, don't tackle it all at once type energy. Make sure you're organized and make sure you don't expect too much of yourself all at once. I feel like be very mindful with how much you pile onto yourself with the Ten of Wands. So just have good judgment. But I'm also getting great responsibility with other people are looking up to you, Cancer. And you may not have even asked for it. You're like, I'm not influencing these people. I'm not one to look up to. But they are looking up to you, and your guides are saying you hold great responsibility because other people do look up to you. So it's kind of like be mindful of your actions. Okay, that's your message. If it didn't resonate, check your other signs. We have water energy, fire, okay, fixed energy, which is Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius is here, Libra is here, Aries, Gemini, Pisces. Could be any sign. Hopefully that resonated. If it didn't resonate, check your other signs. Okay, moving on to Leo. What are the important messages for Leo? Luna, what you doing over there? What you doing, baby? You want to come over here? Yeah. I love you. Come on, baby. Come on, honey. Luna. Yeah, come on, baby. You don't want to step on the cards? Come on, honey. You come say hello. Luna love, Mama's love. Hi, pretty girl. You want to say hello? Oh, it's Mama's love bug. I love you. Okay, hi Malachite. Well, hello, honey. Okay, Leo. Malachite, let's not step on my computer. Well, I lost y'all. There you are. Okay. Okay, Leo, the first card you have out is the Page of Wands. It says, let your inner artist out. Find ways to channel your creative passions. Keep a notebook handy to capture your ideas and thoughts. Crayons and blank sheets of paper can let you express yourself as much as a canvas and oil. Keep your attitude light. Simply explore what excites and inspires you. Okay. So I'm talking to, which I feel like all Leos are very creative. I just feel like very creative. Anyone with major Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I feel like you are very creative. But anyway, this is you needing to find ways to channel your creative passion. What are you passionate about, Leo? Are you passionate about hair? Or, cosmetics? Are you passionate about fashion? What are you passionate about? Type in the comments if you have a passion, okay? Maybe you don't know what you're passionate about. Get a blank piece of paper and just start creating something, or get a notebook and just start writing things down that you like. It'll all add up, okay? But there is something here you're very passionate about, and I feel like you might have been I'm going to go ahead and say my guides are telling me you might have been passionate about it your whole life. I feel like there's just a dream you have. There's something in particular that you dream about. You need to get a plan in place here, Leo. No sense of urgency. I don't feel a sense of urgency in this, but I do feel like, you need to get your priorities straight. I feel like you need to get the wheels in motion is what I want to say. Felt the need to pull you one more. It's like Spirit took over my hand. You have the 8 of Cups. It says baggage check. Time to let those old tapes run out. Put on your walking shoes so you can continue leaving the past in the past. The only person packing those painful memories is you. So start letting go of what no longer serves you. You get to oversee your own emotions. Is there something that maybe you were told by, the outside world that you could not achieve? For some of you guys, there could be an old tape playing over and over and over in your head, an outdated tape that tells you can't achieve something, or gives you 20 reasons why you don't deserve it or you're unworthy, and things like that. Whether these are just, insecurities that come with being a human. I really feel like it's time to step into a new season of something here, Leo. And the Page of Wands tells me you have great potential. I feel like something is totally meant for you to do, but fear can get in the way of that for all of us. There's definitely an emotional hold. There's something negative has an emotional hold on you that tells you you can't do something, or there's a lot of doubt. Some of you guys might just give up on something too soon. And I do want to say that the road to success, you fail. You fail on the road to success. This is where your wisdom will come from. Okay, this is where you'll learn how to do things differently, and you'll get it right. And you'll get it better each time you feel as if you failed. I want to say that as well. You have the Judgment card coming out. I have to say, this is a deep message for you, Leo. You're going to have to forget. There needs to be some sort of forgiveness, and I hate to say acceptance, but accepting a situation for the way it was in the past, whether this was your childhood or, just whatever it was, like some sort of judgment that may have been placed on you, and it's like you're carrying the weight of this judgment with you. Like, it's almost like someone placed some sort of judgment on you in the past, or people did, and now you're just kind of carrying the weight of it with you, and it's kind of keeping you small when you're meant to be big. And this is really an energy of like almost kind of being afraid to shine and be yourself. You're carrying this baggage of other people's problem, other people's judgments. It's kind of like it's weighing you down. And so you could be in the process of trying to forgive other people for what they've done to you. We have Justice here. What's coming in? That card's about cause and effect. It's about cause and effect. So it's like something is affecting you that doesn't serve you. You need to walk away from it, whether it's an outdated belief, a mindset, or just other people's judgment. the world's judgment, society, possibly. The good thing is about this world card, there is some sort of motivation that you don't see. There's a wave of motivation coming in. And I feel like you really need to take that moment and run with it. There's some sort of motivation that you're about to wake up to. What's Leo's energy? I'm not even trying to like hype you up, Leo, but you're destined for greatness, but you're going to have to walk away from the world's judgment. And I feel like maybe you feel different than everyone else. Maybe you feel like you look different than everyone else. Maybe you just, whatever the case is. But the thing is, it's the difference in you that is going to be a big hit, so to speak. It's the difference in you that people, may have their programmed judgment. The funny thing is, it's like these people with judgment, they're really just programmed. And it's like we all are, you know? And so it's like in this particular situation, what I'm talking about, okay? So please don't stretch my words in the comments, but it's kind of like something you have is so different. There's something so different about you that makes it a big hit is what I'm getting, okay? Let's see. What's Leo's energy like? Two of Swords. Facing some sort of difficulty. Okay, blocking out your own greatness. Blocking out your own greatness, Leo. Are we really going to let this affect our lives? Are we really going to let other people's opinions affect our actions? Because then you're controlled. If you are somebody that constantly is doing things because of how society or the opinions of others or, you know, the judgments of others. I mean, of course, as long as you're not hurting anybody. I'm never saying hurt somebody. What I am saying is I feel like you need to understand that if you are making decisions based off of what other people think, those other people control you. They're your puppet master. And we're all guilty of this from time to time. But it's important to recognize it and remove the blockage. We have the Tower for the outside energy. This is Scorpio energy. Hi, Luna, love. I'm going to clarify that. What's the potential outcome here? Potential outcome. 8 of Pentacles, opportunity. So look, you have an opportunity, another one. Why do I feel like the universe keeps handing you opportunities? Like the 8 of Pentacles, this is something that is like, to me as a reader, this is something that is constantly given to you. And I feel like some of you guys may be shutting them out for some reason. You know, could be an energy of like procrastination for some of you guys, or not feeling ready, or even the 8 of Pentacles, you know, can be a sign of like perfectionism. Luna, honey, oh my gosh, baby, what you doing? You climbing mama's tapestry? Honey, don't scare mommy like that. Get your butt out of here. Okay, sorry about that, Leo. Luna was really ambitious climbing that, and then she fell down. So let me just tell you, Leo, if you get knocked down, get back up again, okay? All right. Clarify the Tower, please. I feel like you know what this is, Leo? It's almost like you're going to blow up other people's belief systems. Is it possible that that's something you're meant to do? Hi, honey. What y'all doing? What? Stop. My little bratty kitties. Is it possible that you're meant to blow up the belief systems of others? Is it possible that that's part of a purpose of yours? Is it possible that you're meant to challenge the status quo, or you're meant to challenge other people's belief systems? Because that's what it's feeling like. Five of Wands. Wow, interesting. So it's almost like you're going to create some type of drama. And I say that in the best way possible. It's almost like you're a catalyst for other people. Like Five of Wands, you're triggering other people. By you coming out and showing who you truly are and just, listening to your intuition and just being yourself, really, like this is me type energy. By doing that, you're going to be triggering people. And I also feel like you're going to be changing the opinions of others around you, but it may take them some time. So Leo, I feel like you're meant to carve a better earth. You're actually meant to, there's something you're meant to do that will make a better environment for humanity. Like little by little. Ten of Wands, you have this responsibility you're ignoring. I have to tell you, the universe, your guides, Leo, are saying you have a great responsibility. You have a great purpose. It has a lot to do with your creative abilities. It has a lot to do with you challenging the status quo. It has a lot to do with you changing belief systems. It has a lot to do with you being a catalyst. You're a trigger. I feel like that is just like your personality type in general. You are definitely a trigger for everyone you come in contact with. You trigger something inside of them, whether they show it or not. If you've been feeling out of balance, I do see more balance coming your way. Look at this. Look at all these blessings that are coming for you. And the ones that run away are not meant to be there. Just keep in mind, the ones that run away are not meant to add value to your life. That's going to happen as you start to be more yourself. People will leave your life. The trash will take out itself, okay? Not to say that they're trash. They're just on a different frequency than you, okay? It's just a figure of speech. But I need you to know that when you start to be more yourself and embodying this energy of owning your power, challenging the status quo, knowing what you want, revealing yourself, really, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, people will leave your life that are not on that frequency. People who don't want to deal with their triggers and learn some type of lesson will leave your life. They will. But there's going to be so many more good energies put in its place. I promise you. And these people were left with seeds planted. So it's not like it was for nothing. You planted seeds. They just aren't ready to deal with them. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the High Priestess. This is all about your empowerment, okay? Four of Swords energy. You might be very overwhelmed by this responsibility or this opportunity that's coming in. But I feel like it's going to be very empowering for you is what I'm getting. As you reveal yourself, as you just show the world who you truly are and be authentically you, and unapologetically you, really, as long as you're a good person, okay? But what is a good person? I just see you being very empowered. This has a lot to do with accepting yourself. So this has a lot to do with accepting who you are. We have the moon. What is this? And guys, it's just an illusion. Your fears are just an illusion. Your fears are a roadblock. Your fears are an illusion. And everything you want, everything you desire is on the other side of that. It's a mirage. Y'all know mirages? Like, you may see something, but it's not really there. It's an illusion. It doesn't truly exist. It only exists if you allow it to exist type energy. Nine of Pentacles. So this Nine of Pentacles energy, like you and the moon, this is like you're greater than you think you are, or you're greater than you give yourself credit for. I also feel like with the Nine of Pentacles energy, you're destined to be independent, self-sufficient. You're destined for this type of lifestyle, but you're letting some sort of illusion or fear keep you from it. It's almost like you deceive yourself. Okay, and I'm just going to, others deceive you, and then you embody the same mindset. And you've got to deprogram yourself from this mindset that you have been raised to believe, or that society has programmed you to believe. Take it if it resonates. Don't try to force it if it doesn't fit. It's okay if you don't resonate with it. We have strong Pisces energy is here. Libra. We have fixed energy, which is your energy. It's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. Sorry about the cats. They're not sorry, though. They're never sorry. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's see what the universe wants you to know, Virgo. I never mean to stay on this long, and I always end up doing it. Okay, Virgo. Hey, Rescue Yourself. I love your name. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, babe. Okay, I'm glad y'all love my cats. They love themselves too. Luna's just sitting back. Luna's bored. She's just bored. She's looking for something to do. She's got, it's so funny. They got so much to do. They got tunnels. They got cat towers. They got birds to look at. They got toys. But they just want to come. They just want to come to me. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's see. What's Virgo's message? Virgo's important message, please. Virgo's important message. 2 of Cups. Someone has their eye on you. I said that one time. One time I said someone has their eye on you, and someone commented, "Ooh, get it off." Somebody commented, "Ooh, get it off." It's like... But anyway, your first message is someone has their eye on you, Virgo. It says, hold your hand out to someone to find out how they feel. A good environment exists for starting up a new romance or partnership or deepening an existing one. Express yourself to that special someone in ways that show you are sincere. It also means review all your current relationships. So I'm going to go ahead and start by saying that you might need to review your relationships. You might need to review the people that maybe bring more negative than positive into your life. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Hi, love bug. Messages for Virgo, please. Okay, Strength card, Leo energy. This is all about having courage to express yourself, okay? Virgo, you have a lot of strength, okay? I feel like you have a lot of... There's strength in your character is what I'm getting. There's somebody here who's taking notice of that, and they really like that about you. Because this is someone who also has strength in character, and they're looking for that similar energy. What's coming in? Let's see what's coming in. 4 of Cups. This particular deck, it talks about awareness. So there's someone who is quite aware of how special you are, and they're watching you. But you're not, it's almost like, in the regular 4 of Cups, the usual 4 of Cups energy is like, he's looking away, he's uninterested in the offer. clarify this. 5 of Swords. You may not be wanting to complicate your life right now. It's almost an energy of like you are trying to remain held back from romance, or you're trying to, this is where your strength and character is. You have standards, you have a set of values, and you want someone to match those values. You're looking for someone special. So I feel like, you know, there's something about you not wanting unnecessary conflict in your life. There's something about you being so aware of I'm getting like potential pitfalls. There's something about you being so aware of things causing conflict in your life. It's almost like you are remaining held back, and you may be watching it from afar. It's almost an energy like you're very reserved, wanting something to play out. We have the Moon here. Yeah, you're being very secretive. It's almost like you're hiding, okay? Or for some of you Virgos, you don't know who this is. Some of you Virgos might not know who has their eye on you, but you're coming across as a mystery. We have the 7 of Pentacles for the outside energy. What's the potential outcome here? Queen of Cups. You loving yourself is very important to you. Your self-respect. And I feel like, you know, you are someone who is compassionate of others, and you are respectful of other people's feelings. But you're entering a period in your life to where you feel like you need to be kinder to yourself, okay? You need to be loving of self and keep negative energies away from you. So why is this 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords? The Hanged Man. You're just not, it's telling me in the future, you're just not ready for the complications that love can bring or relationships can bring. Like, I feel like you don't feel ready, so you're kind of in this phase, this period of just focusing on self is what I'm feeling for you, Virgo, whoever you are. Yeah, you're focusing on your work. So it's like you're interested in making friends here. Y'all have a friend that has a crush on you, or you're about to meet someone that's very friendly with you, and they want you. And it's like the more reserved you are, the more disciplined you are, the strength in your character is just really, really bringing this person towards you. Yeah, you know there's power in silence. You know there's power in mystery. You're just not revealing yourself, and it's really attracting this person. You could work with this person. For some of you guys, it could be a workplace situation. It doesn't have to be. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They just see you as someone who is focused on yourself, focused on your personal growth or your career growth. These are all the qualities they like about you. Your integrity, your character in general. Your ability to work well with others, your ability to cooperate, but also stay reserved and hold on to your power and your boundaries. You give off this impression to this person that you love yourself. They really think highly of you. But you're just not giving to it right now, it's telling me. It's telling me you're kind of just, it feels like the situation is on hold, or you're just feeling it out. We have the Queen of Cups, 3 of Wands for your potential outcome. It's just telling me there's freedom in loving yourself. It's telling me you have so much to look forward to, and I feel like you're not wanting to. I'm talking to a Virgo that doesn't necessarily want to tie themselves down this immediate moment. So if it's not resonating with you, check your other signs. But I'm talking to a Virgo that there is somebody here who has a crush on you, and it has everything to do with your self-love. That's why this person likes you so much. You're very unique with the Queen of Pentacles. There's an energy here of you not needing attention. Like, you don't give off this impression that you're needy, and they love the hell out of that shit. Excuse my language. But they love it. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo? Any other messages for Virgo? Ten of Swords. There's a phase in your life that's coming to a completion. What is this? The Tower. Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands. So, if you're not feeling this energy now, you soon will be. There's some sort of completion that's happening. There's some sort of foundation that is crumbling. This is an old self. This is an old dynamic. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be happy being single, guys. Or just, even if you're not single, this is you happy being the leader of your own life. This is you happy that you're free from something that was weighing you down, or free from a painful situation. Okay? So I do see you entering a new phase, one that you're going to be very grateful for the past. So if you're someone that's not happy about your current circumstances or the struggle, here in the near future, okay, I do feel sometime toward the middle of 2023, I feel like you're going to be happy for the struggle, because it's a lot of self-development is really what I'm feeling for you. It's a very powerful energy to be in, Virgo. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, Libra's here, strong Pisces and Leo. And we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords. So those of you that are in mental conflict about a new beginning, we have the Five of Pentacles after that. You need to emotionally withdraw from an outcome or a particular result, is what I'm getting for you, Virgo. For those of you that resonate with that particular message, your guides are wanting you to emotionally withdraw from a result or outcome. Okay, moving on to the beautiful Libra. Where are my Libras at? I am feeling better, thank you. Ooh, I'm not 100% yet, but man, I'm going to tell you guys real quick. I feel like me catching 2 colds back to back, I feel like there was a big lesson for me in that. And it was a struggle for me to comprehend it, because I felt so miserable. And toward the end, I was just kind of like starting to feel really anxious. I was like, oh my God, I am so tired of feeling sick. Like, I'm the kind of person that's like sensory overload, like too many, I don't even like minor inconveniences when it comes to things that I'm feeling on my body. Like, I'm so sensitive. Luna, what are you doing? Bring your mice out here. Bring him here. Silly girl. She was so quiet at the shelter, y'all. She was so quiet. But anyway, I feel like one of my biggest lessons was like that I can't control everything. You know? There were other lessons involved in it too, but I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and get started with Libra's reading. It looks like y'all are getting, some of y'all might be getting antsy on it, but I'll tell you what. Because I'm like big germaphobe. I'm also like, I go to the gym a lot, and it also reminded me that I don't have to work out it that much. I was like, you know what? My body is powerful. It's able to heal itself. You know, I should be grateful for having health. Health is wealth. And it was a big reminder of that. And it was just like, I don't need to work out 5-6 days a week, sometimes 7. I don't need to put my body through that. I don't need to do all that. And so I'm also like a mega germaphobe. So I'm like, there are some things that are just out of my control is really what I learned. It's like, yeah. So, and also going years without being sick, I feel like it made it worse. But I don't want to feel that way again. So I'll probably go back to being a little bit of a germaphobe. But I am feeling better. I am feeling so much better. Okay. All right, Libra. By the way, there are timestamps at the end of the live. Okay, to bypass all that. All right, what are the important messages for Libra? Interesting. Your first card out, we have the Hermit. It says, never hesitate to take time for yourself. A call for a needed retreat must be answered. This is Virgo energy. It also says explore your physical world. If you can't wander into deep green wildwood, look for a park or even out your window. So there's a need for you to retreat. There's a need for you to possibly back away from so many energies the next couple of days. When you can find time for yourself, take it. I'm also feeling like you needing more fresh air. So needing more fresh air, needing to maybe open the windows in your house or needing to maybe get outside for a walk more. It says take time to engage with your inner self. Put everything else on pause so you can recharge. Every Libra I know, and I know quite a few of them, every Libra I know is so giving of their self, so giving of their time and their energy. And I feel like this is a message for you to possibly take time for yourself. I'm not saying like ghost everybody unless that's what you want to do. If that's what your mental health says to do, by all means. But I feel like this is about you needing to recharge and make more time for yourself. Because if you're constantly engaging with other people and you're never sitting with yourself, that can develop into a really bad habit, kind of running away from yourself, kind of, not getting right with your soul type energy. And the shadow side of this way of living can be worrying about everyone else's problems so you don't have to face your own. That's not to shame anyone. We all go through periods of doing that. So just be aware. Maybe your intentions are good and pure, because the Libras I know, I'm telling you, all Libras that I know really just want to help people. They're really genuine and they're really giving. They're really good at organizing other people's lives too. Like they're just really good at being a step ahead for everybody. Okay. And I just feel like you need to go within and make sure you're not doing that because you're running away from something inside of yourself that needs to be addressed. Okay. Because at the end of the day, as I always say, this life is about your soul's evolution, and you're going to want to make sure you're addressing things inside yourself, and you're going to want to make sure you're actually evolving yourself instead of helping everybody else evolve, instead of helping everyone else get to where they need to be. Okay, so this is about taking time for yourself and reflecting. What else for Libra? What do your guides want you to know, Libra? What do your guides want you to know? 5 of Cups. See, this is about feeling disappointed right now. Some of you Libras might just feel kind of disappointed or drained with the 5 of Cups, let down. It's really an energy of like being there for everyone else, and you're like, well, where's my support? That's the thing about being a strong person is, very few people check on the strong people. Very few people check on the individuals that are helpful toward others, because a lot of people assume that you're good. Let's see what's coming in. What's coming in for Libra? 7 of Swords. Oh, okay. I'm going to say a quick side message for you, Libra. Some of you guys, there is a Virgo here with the Hermit card. Could be a Virgo, air sign, or water sign, but I'm getting strong Virgo energy with this Hermit. I feel like there is a Virgo coming towards you very strategically. Tell me more about that. 2 of Swords. This person is giving you a lot of difficulties. You faced a lot of roadblocks with this person. 8 of Cups. This person no longer serves you. Okay? But I do see a message coming in, but they're not beneficial to your life. I'm going to leave it at that. They're not beneficial for your well-being. Not in the state of mind. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Not in the state of mind that they're in right now. People can change for the better. I've seen it happen. However, some people don't change. So just know that this person that's wanting to come towards you, they're not good for you the way they are now. Okay, and how you're going to know is it's going to be, you see the same patterns in this person. You see the same problems. You see the same tired ass stuff from this person, okay? But that being said, let's see what your energy's like. Six of Wands. What is this? Tell me more about the Six of Wands. King of Wands. Stepping into... Some of you Libras are about to step into this energy of like putting yourself first, and that's where your success is. What are you putting off? You're pessimistic about something for yourself. Not only are you disappointed, other people are disappointing you. But let's go back to this message. You're a Libra that is very pessimistic about something being a success or something working out. You could have a fear of failure. This is self-sabotaging behavior, Libra. There's something that you're meant to take action on. You feel very passionate about it, and it will be a success, but you betray yourself by downplaying it. You betray yourself by all of this. You know, you put bad energy on it when you're like, oh, I'm going to fail. Oh, there's no point in doing that. You're very pessimistic about this, which can be an act of betrayal to self. What's the outside energy? And I'm also getting, some of you guys are focusing more on everyone else's success than your own. And that's also can be an act of betrayal on self. 2 of Swords for the outside energy. What is this roadblock? What is this? King of Cups. There is somebody here, Libra, that feels like you would block their advances or that you have blocked them. They're trying to understand why you've shut them out or why you're not giving to the situation. They are trying to understand it, okay? That being said, some of you guys are really emotionally attached to some sort of negative outcome, and it's manifesting it. And King of Swords. So Libra, this is all about being logical and having a plan put in place, not acting impulsively, of course. Having a well thought out, developed plan with something you're passionate about, something that will be a success, but you're very pessimistic about it. You put all this doubt on it. You put all this doubt in your mind that you can't have it or it's not for you. But I feel like with the right amount of structure, the right amount of the right way of thinking and planning and structure, something here will be very successful for you. Maybe other people are communicating their doubts onto you, Or maybe, you know, you're someone that was raised into thinking that what you wanted was silly or just not, you know, that happens to other people, but it doesn't happen to you. That way of thinking, and it's like now you've started to embody that and communicate it out to yourself and to other people. So this is about not thinking your dreams are silly, because they're not. Page of Cups. You know, at the end of the day, follow your own intuition and your own heart. But this is about you being creative and getting in touch with that inner child. The inner child that was creative. The inner child that maybe was let down by your parents or by society. Or, you know, maybe it's almost like maybe when you were younger, you had this light to you that maybe other people tried to put out. And so you could still have that environment going on now, because you were raised in that environment. So as an adult, you've accumulated this environment that feels safe because it's the same environment that you grew up in. But this is about getting out of that energy, retreating from that energy, finding some time for yourself so you can listen to your own thoughts and opinions and your own desires. And I feel like if you do that, Libra, something here is meant to be successful. And you're meant to follow your heart on whatever this is. You're meant to be creative. And you know, I feel like your light shines brightest when you're by yourself. But the reality is we give other people power to put out our light. We give the power away. So this is about protecting your power. Anything else for Libra? Anything else for Libra? The Chariot. You can have a strong Cancerian placement, maybe of a Cancer moon. Let's see. Three of Wands. Wow. You have all this potential in front of you. You have all this potential in front of you. With this Chariot energy, if you know what it is you want and you stay focused on it, you can have it. You can have it, okay? We live the life we want to live. We live the life we want to live. We have the relationships we want to have. We manifest all of this. So this is about breaking a pattern for you, Libra. This is about breaking a generational curse, or this is about breaking some sort of pattern in your life that has been sabotaging your freedom and has been sabotaging your success. And I feel like with the right amount of structure, organization, and willpower, discipline, right? And with the right amount of blocking out the outside noise, the thoughts, feelings, opinions of others, retreating from this energy, I feel like you'll be very successful. But you've got to want it. We got fire energy, strong water energy, Cancerian energy, strong air, and Virgo. All right, Scorpio, let's see what your guides have for you today. Spirit, tell me about Scorpio, please. Tell me about Scorpio. Okay, what's the message for Scorpio? Spirit, what's the message for Scorpio? Okay, you got Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. It says, what energies in your life require changing? Who is trying to throw you off balance? While you can go with the flow, please examine what needs to be altered. Don't answer one way or the other just yet. Temperate responses change critics to collaborators. Keep calm and think before answering. So if one of those resonate, if not all of them, this reading should be for you. So what energies in your life require changing? Who is trying to throw you off balance, Scorpio? First message I'm getting, constructive criticism is one thing. I feel like criticism is very important for one's growth, okay, as long as it's constructive and accurate. One way you can know the difference between constructive criticism and criticism that is kind of just being mean and trying to throw off your energy is it trying to humiliate you? Because if there's criticism that is trying to humiliate you, that's just a bully. People who try to humiliate others are trying to throw off your energy, whether they realize that's what they're doing or not. So just keep that in mind when you have these bullies coming for you, these big babies coming for you. Because they don't know how to act any other way. This is about you not responding, okay? You don't have to respond immediately, or you don't even have to respond to criticism, okay? You can just walk away. Temperate responses change critics to collaborators. Now, there's also a message here to say that if there's someone who doesn't like you, first of all, it doesn't matter. But if there's someone here who doesn't like you, I feel like if you remain calm, cool, and collected and okay with that, it's okay to not be liked. Actually, if everybody likes you, you're fake. That's my opinion, but we're going to move forward. People are going to not like you because you're going to challenge them. You're going to, not everyone's going to, if everybody likes you, that's actually more of a problem. But anyway, I'm just feeling this message of you changing critics into collaborators, people who have a problem with you. I feel like the more calm you stay, the more peaceful you stay, they're going to start to see something, they're going to start to want to be you, basically. It's like your peaceful nature, how you are just positive, how you remain calm and well-tempered. It's almost like these critics look at that as they could never do that. They could never handle the amount of criticism or hate or bullying or negative feedback that you handle with such grace. And so it's like this person is going to eventually want to collaborate with you. They secretly already want to, but they're eventually going to want to work with you, Scorpio, because they see you as someone they want to be. We have the sun energy. You're remaining positive. You're putting your happiness, you're making your happiness a priority is what it's telling me these next few weeks. That's Leo energy. Or that could be advice to just focus on positive things, okay? You're human. You're not perfect. When negativity arises, just try to redirect your attention towards something more positive. With practice, it becomes secondhand nature. So the more you do this, the more it's going to become who you really are. It's going to become your reality. So if you're not there yet, that's okay. Just keep practicing it and you'll get there. Let's see what's coming in for Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, a lot of good fortune coming in for you, a lot of positive things coming in for you. With the sun, the Wheel of Fortune, this is all about your life taking a positive turn, it's going in a positive direction. I'm going to clarify that. Clarify this, please. Oh. Queen of Cups, it's all about you, the way you emotionally handle situations. I just see you feeling good about yourself. Your emotions are you're going to have more control over your emotions in the future. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your guides wanting you to practice this. Practice positivity. Practice positive reinforcement. Practice feeling positive. Even when you don't feel positive, just practice. I'm not saying be fake positive. I'm not saying that at all. There is a big difference. However, you get to control, you get to decide how things make you feel. And so if something triggers you and makes you feel negatively, Scorpio, just focus on a more positive emotion, whatever that is. And again, within time, your guides are saying that you're going to embody and actually become this. You're going to manifest into this person. Rainbows are going to be coming out of your ass, okay? To explain it better, right? And it might irritate people, but let's see. It irritates all the right people. That's the thing. It irritates all the right people. You shouldn't set out to want to irritate people. No, don't do that. However, it's going to irritate all the right people. You have a new opportunity coming in. We're going to see what this is. What's the potential outcome? What's the potential outcome? Ace of Cups, your spirit rising. I cannot make this up, guys. Your guides want you to know your spirit is rising. Your guides want you to know that if you're not already practicing this, they want you to practice it. They want you to change your perspective on people who criticize you. They want you to change your perspective on how you see life, on how you see yourself, on how you see situations. Come at it from a more positive direction, because that's going to manifest new doors opening for you. I'm not exactly sure on the specifics, but that's what your guides are saying. Let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles again. The more, people are going to want to work with you. You don't have to work with them, but I'm here to tell you there are going to be people who recognize this positive change in you. Your critics, your friends, everybody is going to recognize this change in you, and they're going to want to follow suit. They're going to want to become you, really. So it's kind of like turning your haters into fans, or you into wanting to work for you and work with you, because you embody this strength and grace and positivity. We have the Justice card. So your guides are wanting you to remain balanced, because there is some sort of justice taking place. The situation, the fairest decision will get made. We have the Four of Swords. This is giving people time to think about their actions with the Four of Swords. Tell me more about that. Six of Pentacles. Because you're not giving back the same energy that they give you. So it's like when we don't give back the same nasty trash energy, that makes people think. That actually creates more of a dent than returning that same negative energy. So this is really about you transmuting energy. I don't know why I didn't see that before. So this is really about you taking negative energy and transmuting it into positive energy. And I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, that's your purpose here on Earth. That's one of your purposes, is to transmute this negative energy into a more positive energy. Like your guides are telling me that that's what you're meant to do. But you're going to have to embody this yourself. And again, you're not going to be perfect 24/7, and that's okay. But the problem is when you leave yourself unchecked. That's the problem. The problem is when you feed into the ego, the lies that the negative ego tells you. That's where the problem lies. And it's really not that it's not even that you think you're better than everyone else. It's that you, I hate to say that you are, but it's more so just like you're vibing higher. Okay, you vibe much higher, and that's very attractive. That's a very attractive quality that people want to be around. That's a very attractive quality that people want to possess themselves, and so they're going to want to be like you. And it's almost like you change these people's mindset by having more of a positive reaction, a more calm reaction, peaceful reaction. You're going to be changing these people's opinions about you and about a lot of things. Why the Ace of Cups? Six of Wands. Successfully raising your frequency. Isn't that what it's all about? Successfully raising your vibration. You have a lot of attention coming your way because of this. There's a lot of success, recognition, and attention coming in because you're choosing to take the high road. You're choosing to raise your frequency. You're choosing your soul's evolution. You're choosing to learn the lessons, okay, and move on. So Someone said, can you be vibing too high? So you have to be careful with, spiritual narcissism is what I call it. I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I do see it a lot. And it's like, it's one thing to be vibing very high and know who you are and know that you are amazing and worthy. That's one thing. It's another thing to actually think your ideas, yourself is just way better than everyone else, because I like to say spirituality is a round table. Nobody can sit at the head of it. So, make sure you're checking yourself on that too. Don't walk around thinking you're better than everybody just because you're vibing higher. It's almost like having compassion for these people that are so negative and are possessed, literally like possessed by negative energy, because people who are negative all the time, they're being controlled by their demons. They're being controlled by a negative entity. And so having compassion for those people is important. But I would also, make sure you keep a healthy distance from them. But this is like having a healthy idea of spirituality. This is like having a healthy idea of vibing high. Okay, so to answer that question. Anything else for Scorpio? Exactly. Yeah, the universe will humble you real quick. And you know what? Again, nobody's perfect. We all fall into these. We all have lessons to learn. Okay, we do. Anyway, that being said, there's a new beginning coming in for you. What is this about? What is this about? Sometimes we can all fall on each side of the spectrum at one time or another, but we just got to check ourselves. All right, what is this full energy? The Hermit. There's a new beginning in wisdom. There's more enlightenment coming to you. I feel like, again, this takes back to what I just said. Make sure you're going within. Make sure you're soul searching and checking yourself. And don't live in this energy. Enjoy your life. Live your life. I like to also say practice grounded spirituality, okay? Because at the end of the day, we are meant to have a human experience. But I feel like there is a newfound peace coming your way and newfound enlightenment and wisdom. And this is definitely you raising your frequency. There's a new season, a new beginning, right? And also the Hermit, if you're nowhere near this stage, just remember every expert was once a beginner. Okay? So allow yourself to be a beginner, allow yourself to make mistakes, allow yourself to fail, because with that comes wisdom. You learn way more from a mistake. You learn way more from failing than succeeding will ever teach you, or winning will ever teach you, I promise you. So although failing and losing might bruise the ego, you learn more from it. Okay, Sagittarius. But it's just very important to be grounded in general. Just grounding yourself in general is probably, if I had to give any advice, or if you take any advice from me and you only take one piece of advice, let it be this: ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself in spirituality especially. Do not be too up in the clouds because that's going to create more problems in your life when spirituality is supposed to elevate you and empower you and free you, okay? If your heads are too in the clouds, it does the opposite. So I just strongly recommend grounding yourself. You can do that by drinking more water. You can do that by meditation, root chakra meditations, grounding yourself, going outside. I really recommend just practicing drinking water and tea and things like that. Uncaffeinated beverages, of course, when you're trying to ground yourself. There's a meditation I like to do if you go outside, or even if you could just like open your window, looking at a tree and asking the tree if you can borrow some of its energy, things like that, and then envision that tree giving you energy. Or, visualizing your roots going into the ground, things like that can ground you. So just really important to practice grounded spirituality. But anyway, let's see, Sagittarius. Well, you can still have your coffee, but I'm talking about when you're practicing your grounding. Less caffeine, the better. But your girl likes some caffeine. I love me some coffee. I haven't had coffee in weeks because I haven't felt good. So I've been trying to just stay hydrated. I miss my coffee. I've had very little caffeine over the past month. It's probably for the better, but I love my coffee. The most caffeine I've had was kombucha tea. I've been drinking that occasionally. But when you go into it with the intention of grounding yourself, it is best to maybe just set aside the caffeine for a little while. But anyway, whatever works for you. Everybody's different. That's just my recommendation. All right, Sagittarius, you have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm feeling called to pull you one more. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius, what's happening here? What is this? Okay. How do I explain this? So only take what resonates. Don't try to force a message. There could be somebody in your energy that is extra greedy the next couple of weeks. I don't know why they're so greedy. It feels very greedy. It feels very selfish. This 10 of Pentacles, the devil, could indicate someone that is very materialistic. Maybe you know who this person is. But materialistic in an unhealthy way. Be very mindful of people who want too much from you, or be very mindful of people who request too much, okay, from you. Very interesting. Let's read the 10 of Pentacles first. It says, there's no need to worry about finances right now. Expect the money to show up. Your bank account may get a bump from a promotion or an offer of a better job. Invest for the long term, as well as thinking about how you can create a stable financial future and keep the prosperity flowing. So this is also about changing your belief around money, okay? Thinking more positively about money and investing your money as long as you know what you're doing. We have the 9 of Cups as well. It says, count your blessings today. Many good things flow your way. Just sit back and take it all in. All the amazing things that manifest, you can indulge a bit, but don't overdo it. That can lead to an unfortunate headache tomorrow. Look for happy outcomes, make a wish, savor the results. Let me reread that. You can indulge a bit, but don't overdo it. That can lead to an unfortunate headache. Very interesting the devil came out with that. Then this devil energy, sorry, my eyesight's not the best, y'all. The devil, it says, this message is about our own addictions. How much power do you give those things that do not serve you? Let this card remind you to stand up, cast off your self-imposed chains. The power is in your hands as soon as you take it back. Start living for yourself. So first message, show gratitude for the things you have. I feel like the more gratitude you show for the things you have, the positive things you have, the money you have, whatever it is, the more you're going to manifest that energy, the more you show gratitude toward that. This is also about being mindful of your addictions, being mindful of things holding too much power over you, whether that's another person or, possibly an unhealthy habit that you've been wanting to kick but haven't kicked just yet. Because this is a self-imposed chain is what the card says. Interesting. What else for Sagittarius? Just take the messages that resonate. These are, I'm reading for a lot of you. If the message doesn't resonate with you, leave it for someone else. Okay. So some of you, have you been depressed lately or in a bad mood? I mean, I feel like your energy is going to be turning in a positive direction here. There might be something that's holding you down, Sagittarius, but you have more power over it than you think. Yeah, look at that, the Magician. This is you. You have power over this. Tell me the outside energy. Six of Swords. High Priestess. So this ends with you being more empowered. That's good. Trusting your intuition more, feeling more empowered in general. Tell me more about this Six of Swords, this outside energy. Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I just get this feeling that somebody wants to take, or there's something here that just takes more from you than it gives. Whatever it is, it could be anything. It could be an unhealthy habit, or it could be a person, but it's something that causes you more harm than good. And there's something here about it really preventing you from growing here. I'm not quite sure. This is about you nurturing something that you should actually have a healthy boundary with. This is about you giving to something that you shouldn't be giving to. Justice, Five of Cups. I feel like it's throwing you off balance. And it's like you know the truth. So if this reading's for you, like you know, and you know you have the power, but it's almost like you're giving your power away to something that doesn't benefit you at all. And I don't know why you're doing that, but your guides want to bring it to your attention. Seven of Pentacles. When you could be investing your energy into something else. Judgment. We have judgment and we have fate for what's coming in. So there's something that's coming toward you that you have the power, you can control the outcome. Now take it how it resonates. You control the outcome to the situation. It's something that creates drama in your life. It's something that you need to have a boundary with, but it has a really strong hold on you. And you're having an opportunity to change it, to change the ending or change the plan. So take what resonates. That's really all I'm getting from this message, Sagittarius, that you have the opportunity to empower yourself instead of giving your power away to whatever this is or whoever this is. Is there any other messages for Sagittarius, please? Is there any other messages for Sagittarius, please? The Hierophant. What is this? The Strength card. I'm getting a message of you're better than that. You're better than that. Knowledge, courage. You have If this is going to resonate with you, Sagittarius, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And your guides are saying you're better than this, you're better than that. You have all the knowledge, you have all the strength, you have all the tools, you have everything you need to move this in a more positive direction or move your life to where you want it to be. But it's almost like you give your power away to some other energy, and it's kind of draining with the Five of Cups. Something or someone here is draining you because you don't have a healthy boundary with it, or this person maybe doesn't respect your boundaries. Maybe you've tried to put boundaries in place and it's just like they just don't respect your boundaries. And quite frankly, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, they don't respect your space or they don't respect you. And your guides are saying that you're better than that. You have the courage to stand up for yourself. You have, some of you guys could just be a matter of talking something out with another person and creating those healthy boundaries in that healthy space, okay? Especially if this is involving a relationship, because at the end of the day, for a healthy relationship to prosper, you both have to respect each other and you both have to give each other something to respect. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of conversation between you and another person if that's the case. Others of you, this could be something else holding power over you, that your guides are saying you have the strength to what it takes. I mean, it takes 30 days to develop a new habit. It takes 30 days to commit yourself to something and change something. So that could also be what your guides are addressing. These are general. Let's see. Anything else? Ace of Wands. Okay, there's a new adventure coming in. For some of you guys, there is a new person that has sparked. There's going to be a spark between you and someone else. This person's very chill. Yeah, there's a new beginning between you and someone else coming in. I don't feel like you see this yet. Some of you guys could be entering this new beginning now, but you've definitely sparked feelings in this person. It's a very laid back person. They could be a homebody, or this is someone that's very laid back, chill. I do see someone coming towards you. Give me one more card for this, please. Queen of Cups. Damn. Yeah, you and someone else are catching feelings for each other in the future. The Lovers. Oh, a lot of chemistry between you. This is a new person. Either you haven't met this person or they've just sparked your romantic interest. But there's definitely high interest between the two of you. And I feel like you two, you both have feelings for each other that are developing. Okay, I'm getting like the feelings will be developing between you two over the next 4 weeks or 4 months. Okay. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Could be a Leo. I have Taurus. I have Pisces. Fixed energies here, which is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Scorpio, Libra's here. Could be any sign. So, again, only take what resonates. Some messages may have been for you. They may have been for someone else. So, if it didn't resonate, check your other signs. Okay. All right, thank y'all so much for liking the video. Okay. Capricorn, you got the Emperor, boss energy, and you got Justice. Okay, so you have this Aries energy coming out first. The Emperor, you could be connecting with an Aries or a Libra. It says, here is the reminder to check your boundaries. It's up to you to determine if those borders need to be open or shut down. Make sure others are completing their work also. It's not always fun to be the boss, but somebody has to do it. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Then you got Justice. It says, weigh out all possibilities before making any decisions. To truly clear the air, hear all sides before resolving an argument. Compromise isn't always about being right. Look for the fairest solution in any current problem. Consider the long-term results of any resolutions or contracts before signing anything. So first thing I want to say, Capricorn, some of you guys are up for some type of promotion or new, I'm getting something about a new work contract here. And I feel like, you need to you need to make sure you have boundaries put in place with these new employers or this new contract. You need to make sure, you know all the facts, okay? You need to make sure that this is respectable for you or that you're being respected. Meaning make sure the fairest pay, make sure you know the dynamic of the workplace, things like that, or whatever this contract is, okay? But I'm also getting something about There's something here about you being the boss or you being the lead of a situation. And there could be somebody here that finds that to be a little unfair for them. Or this is someone that might have a problem with authority. Maybe you or them. Okay. I know I do. But anyway. We ain't talking about me though. Okay, so let's see. Five of Wands. Yeah, some type of conflict here coming in. Or that's what's happening now. Some type of conflict between you and an entity or, you and a person or an organization. For some of you guys could be going through a lawsuit of some kind, okay? This is indicating that the fairest decision is going to get made regardless if that's you. King of Wands, Three of Swords. I don't like that. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Feeling restricted, feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So your guides are really wanting you to pay attention to this, okay? Don't avoid it. Don't, definitely pay close attention to what you're getting yourself into or what's happening around you. Usually I would say avoid the drama. However, that might be impossible if you are a boss of some kind. You might have to mediate a situation in the future. It does look like there is a complicated situation, could be within a family dynamic, workplace dynamic, that it looks like you are the mediator of some kind or you are stuck in the middle of it. Feels like you're stuck in the middle of a situation. There may be people around you that want you to pick sides. But the Justice card is talking about, being diplomatic and not picking sides, being the fair, making sure things are taken care of in a fair manner. We have the Three of Wands. So what I'm really getting for you, Capricorn, is this you can only do so much is your message. There's a message here that it's like you can only do so much. You cannot fight other people's battles for them. And there's a big message here to serve yourself. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but there's a message here for you to serve yourself. And you can't make everybody happy in this situation. It's impossible. So don't even try. I feel like the more you try to satisfy everyone, the less satisfied you're going to be, the more restricted you're going to feel. You're going to feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place trying to please all of these energies that you just can't please. And if you are a boss or a leader of some kind, people are going to be unhappy with your decisions, and that's their problem. Okay, if you're in charge of a situation, you need to take charge of the situation, and you are put in this position for a reason. And so you need to make the decisions that need to be made. And it needs to go off of course, have integrity, be fair. I feel like you're the perfect person for the job to do that. I feel like you take this very seriously, whatever it is. But there's a message here that you cannot please everybody. We have this Nine of Cups energy. It's time to be selfish. I feel like that's what you're walking into. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. You can't please everybody. There's going to be people who pout. There's going to be people who didn't get their way. But, I mean, you can't make everyone happy is what I'm getting. And you're not meant to be the source of everyone's happiness. I feel like just make sure that you have integrity. I can't stress that enough. There's something here about having good intentions and integrity, not being someone who betrays other people. I don't think you are, but I'm just throwing that out there. We have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. For some of you guys, if you're not a boss, you're going to be stepping into this role, and you need to remember this advice. Okay, you could be stepping into the role of a boss here in the future, receiving some type of promotion or getting some type of new contract here. Because I do see a celebration, okay? I do see a celebration coming in, a happy occasion, and it has a lot to do with your determination. It has a lot to do with, you are a warrior, like you persevered through the toughest times. That's why you deserve this position that you're about to get. You truly deserve it. You are the wounded warrior. You could actually quite literally be moving up in a rank in the military. I don't know much about the military. I'm just going to leave it at that. But it's kind of like energy of you leveling up in your life, in your career, or in some sort of dynamic, like you're leveling up. And there may be people around you that can see your power. And there may be people around you that try to persuade you to get what they want. However, you can't let their opinions, you can't let what other people want, other people's happiness affect your decisions, because you need to take ownership of this position and make the decisions. This is like, it's almost like you're the daddy of a situation, male or female. Like you're the power of a situation. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's going to come a point to where you feel like you're stuck in the middle. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's not going to get their way. I don't think it's going to be you. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. You're getting this because you're very ambitious, okay? You've prioritized your goals. You're moving up in some sort of setting here, okay? But you're going to have more responsibility. And you got to make sure you're going into this with the right mindset, okay? You really got to make sure you're, how do I say this? If you're somebody who's about to get a manager position or a supervisor position, and you're not quite sure how to handle this type of responsibility, now take it how it resonates for your particular situation. There's a big message here to break free from what everyone else wants. Make the decision that needs to be made. Not everyone's going to like it, but you're there to control the environment. You're there to make sure it runs smoothly. You're there to make sure, people are doing what they need to do, or situations are happening the way they need to happen. And so sometimes making the decision, making that judgment call is not everybody's going to like it. But you have a great responsibility is what it's telling me. And there's some type of new beginning. Some of you guys may be a beginner in this with the full energy, the Tower. This might be something new to you. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords. Don't let other people manipulate you. Don't let other people manipulate you. I'm also getting, you're not there to make friends. You're not there to be liked. And don't let other people manipulate you into making the wrong decisions just to appease them, okay? That's your message. That was very specific, meant for someone. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, check your other signs. This is whatever comes out. We have air energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini's here, Aquarius, Aries, Libra. All right. We'll be moving on to Aquarius in just a moment. Hey, Keita Green, thanks so much, babe, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, babe. Oh, did one of the cats jump on the table while I was gone? Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank y'all for being patient. Again, if you never want to wait for me, that's fine. Blue timestamps in the comment section about 10-15 minutes after the live. Okay. Spirit, connect with Aquarius, please. What do you want Aquarius to hear? What is the message for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Aquarius, and any other placements you may resonate with. And then stick around for the end or come back later for the timestamp. There will be an all signs their sign. Okay. Let's see. What's the message for Aquarius, please? Oh, hard work paying off, baby. Okay. You got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Hey, R Storm, thank you so much for the super chat. Child Advocate, babe, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. So, Aquarius, first message out is your hard work, your ability to keep pushing on, keep on keeping on, all right, is going to lead to blessings on blessings and ultimate happiness for you and your family with the 10 of Cups. Now let's read these cards. By the way, this is called Practical Tarot Wisdom for those of you who asked. But anyway, so we have the 10 of Wands. It says, when you see this card, remember to say no to any new demands or projects. Review your to-do list and delegate what you can. Making yourself responsible for everyone's actions is a recipe for dropping the ball somewhere. Give some of those tasks back. It's not all up to you. So be sure to not take on too much, okay? Too much at once. Is a warning from, your guides, the universe, to some burdens are just not yours to bear. Some problems are not yours, okay? And also make sure other people aren't pushing their problems off onto you. And if you are feeling a weight this Mercury retrograde, or if you're feeling burdened or you feel weighed down by energies, just kind of sort through these energies and figure out which ones are just not yours to bear. This is like when other people are projecting things onto you, or other people are accusing you of things, or other people are, just putting too much of a load on you. I'm getting it's not all yours to carry, okay? And then we have this 10 of Cups. It says your happily ever after moment is on the way. Celebrate all the love and togetherness you have been blessed with. This is a promise of a joyous future filled with what you want. It's a good day to journal about what your heart's desires are. Look for ways to share the peace and harmony that surround you. So we got two 10s here. I feel like there's a big message about you needing to let something come to a full circle, let something come to a completion. And it's something that is not serving you. And I feel like the big message here, it's carrying the burdens of others. Or at least letting that affect you. Okay? For those of you that are, into manifesting, I feel like journaling your desires is going to get you in the heart space to get what it is you want, or to help manifest what it is you want. So pull out those pens and papers, Aquarius. Because I do see your hard work paying off. But there's an energy here of carrying too much. You're carrying things that you don't need to be carrying. So I feel like it's time to release what isn't yours to carry and allow other people to carry the weight of their own stuff. Let's see, 4 of Cups. This is about awareness. Oh, a breakthrough and success coming your way. I'm also getting a breakthrough and clarity. What's happening is the 4 of Cups. What's coming is the Ace of Swords. You know, 4 of Cups is really about you just not being satisfied, okay, with what's happening. Some of you guys could be very overwhelmed too. Let's see, King of Wands. The outside energy, 7 of Cups in reverse. If you are worried that people can't see your true intentions, or if you're worried that people are misunderstanding you, that's not your burden to carry. You know, as a reader here on YouTube, I have several people that twist my words or think I mean something that I didn't, and it's kind of like all projection. It's all about, you know, we can only meet people as deeply as we met ourselves. And I feel like there's a big message here that if you feel like you're misunderstood by other people, or you feel like that people are accusing you of things, or, you know, saying your intentions are not in the right place, that's really just their own projections. They're telling you who they are, really. And I saw this thing one time, I forget who said it, but it's like, if you pay very close attention, or if you listen, people will tell you exactly who they are. They'll let you know on every single insecurity they have, and they'll tell you what their intentions are. All you have to do is listen to what they're accusing everyone else of doing. Because 9 times out of 10, they're the ones doing that. And so that could be something you needed to hear. Let's see. Let's see. You're walking away from something. I feel like you're just laying down this burden, or this is advice to do that. You're seeing things more clearly here in the new future. If you have been very overwhelmed this Mercury retrograde, I do see things smoothing out for you, okay? But there's a big lesson here to not take on the burdens of others or the responsibility of others. Like, you don't have to carry the weight of everything, is the message. We have the 7 of Wands. Make sure you're protecting yourself in this time. Saying your affirmations, blocking out negative energy, protecting your energy, things like that. But I do see you kicking out unwanted energies. That's what I'm getting for you. Like, things that are just not serving you. Either this is advice or this is something you just started doing. Like, just blocking out energies that don't serve you. And kind of being aware that it's there, but also being aware that you need to protect yourself from it and not engage with it. We have the Page of Cups, the 4 of Swords. Again, feeling very overwhelmed, okay? Coming from a good place. There's an action you're taking. It does look like you truly come from your heart with the Page of Cups, 4 of Swords. I feel like you just need some rest, Aquarius. You've been very overwhelmed. You've been carrying the weight of situations. Your guides are wanting you to rest. Take a little break, a little vacation, a staycation, go for a walk. This is also indicating you meditating, getting in touch with your intuition. Your guides are also giving you downloads. You may want to start writing those down. They might not make sense to you in the moment, but I feel like as you write them down and piece them together, they'll make much more sense to you in the future. Because you get clarity here in the future. Let's see. Why the Ace of Swords? We have the Knight of Pentacles. I just feel like you're going to be... What is this? So what's coming in is clarity. You're going to see things more clearly. Therefore, you proceed with more patience. Like more patience for the outside energies. I feel like a lot of this has to do with you meditating and getting in touch with your physical body. Okay, getting in touch with all of your limbs, feeling your body is very important. That's a specific message, but not being so cautious either because you don't have the weight of everyone else's problems. There's a big message to just let people figure shit out for themselves. I don't really know how else to explain it. That's the way my guides are giving it to me. You know, I'm talking to an Aquarius that you need to learn how to let other people figure out their own problems, okay? There's only so much you can do. At the end of the day, people are only going to want to do what they want to do. I mean, we can't force other people to do things. Let's see. We have the Eight of Swords, outside energies. This is really about other people's insecurities. I don't know what exactly is going on with you, Aquarius, but there are outside energies that may be trying to place their insecurities onto you or project their self onto you. And they're being met with a block, in case you were wondering. They're being met with a block. They're being met with disinterest. Four of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like there might be someone in... That was really rude, Malachite. He just stuck his hand in my tea. That was really rude and uncalled for. He literally just stuck his whole paw in my tea. Now I can't even use the cup anymore. But anyway, back to you, Aquarius. Yeah, so if you're interested, it's like this person or these people that may be trying to antagonize you or trying to push off something onto you. I'm not quite sure what it is. They are being met with your block, your disinterest, and I feel like that's a good thing, okay? We have the Queen of Wands. There is a new passionate doorway you're about to walk through, is what it's telling me. The Hanged Man, the Five of Cups. It may require your patience. Don't give up hope on something just because it doesn't happen in your ego's timing. There's more going on that I can't see. There's more going on that you can't see. There's something happening beneath the surface. And so I feel like there's a big message here to not give up hope on something just because it may not necessarily going the way your ego thinks it should go. Okay, but Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, there's definitely something here, a creative passion of yours or a new doorway of passion. Maybe you feel like you've been lacking passion in your life. It is coming. Anything else for Aquarius? We have this Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So people wanting to work with you, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, people wanting to collaborate with you, people recognizing the opportunities that you can provide them, which is interesting. Okay, so I do see other people wanting to work with you. Just make sure you're not taking on their work. We have the Two of Swords, exactly. Anyone who tries to make something difficult for you is like a clear sign to stay away. Big red flag there. This has a lot to do with your workplace. Just know who to listen to and who not to listen to. Know what to block out and, you know, whatever, vice versa. But I do see a message here of when people try to affect your energy or when people are trying to trigger you, and they're met with your disinterest and your blocks, because you're clearly blocking it out, it does force them to shift in another direction. Because it's boring with the Eight of Pentacles. They're bored of you if you're not giving them what they want. So they go somewhere else and they try to mess with somebody else. So keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I have no advice, but I'll pull an advice card. Keep doing what you're doing. I do have some advice though. Exercise your patience. I feel like if things seem a little blurry right now, we are in a Mercury retrograde. You are going to be seeing things a lot more clearly with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I'm also getting a breakthrough in success that you may feel is not taking. You may feel it's taking too long, but give me an advice card for Aquarius. Give me an advice card for Aquarius. Five of Wands, again, just stay away from unnecessary drama, what you're doing, or this is advice. But the Five of Wands is also like, there could be people around you that see you as competition. And again, you're blocking it out, because I feel like the people who see you as competition, I mean, it's almost like comparing apples to oranges, really, in this reading, because it feels like whoever is wanting to, it's almost like someone wants you to compete with them, but there is no competition because you two are completely different or something along those lines. There's definitely there's a lot of resistance in this reading. And it's almost like there might be people around you that, one, either want to trigger you, want to take your energy down, suck your energy from you. And again, you're protecting yourself the way you should be. You're blocking it out, and these people, they'll eventually get bored and move on, is basically the message. Okay, Aquarius. I hope you got something from that. If not, you can check your other signs. I do many readings. You can come back and check next time, a different reading. Okay. And now on to Pisces, and then we'll do an all signs, their sign. Give me one moment, Pisces. Okay, let's see. Messages for Pisces. You have a flyer right off the bat. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Move your tushy. Move your tushy. Come on. Okay, Pisces. So the first card out is the Page of Pentacles. It says, this messenger is here to tell you that job searches and opportunities are favored. Make sure you are using a hands-on methodal approach to any business situation. Practicality is the key to your productivity. The quality of your work is also of utmost importance. Okay, so I'm talking to a Pisces that maybe you have been focusing more on the quality of your work, and that's where a lot of success is coming in, okay? Paying attention, or that's where your success lies. It's really not about quantity, it's more about quality. Those of you that are unemployed right now, I feel like, putting yourself out there, going to job seminars or, putting in applications. There's a message here about showing your face. There's a message here about being personable. Okay. There's a message about setting yourself apart from other people and also highlighting your skills, the quality of your work. If you get called in for an interview, make sure you definitely have a plan of what you're going to say about the quality of your work and, mention your productivity, okay? Things like that, all right? Just make sure you have a plan put in place, because those of you that are unemployed, I do see a job. I do see an employment option coming your way. Let's see, anything else? Malachite. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It says money issues benefit from another look. Check on your budget to this point. Do you need to tighten your belt, or can you loosen it just a notch? It's also time to reevaluate current projects. Make sure you are being very thorough. so that you don't miss anything. Big message here to focus on your work, focus on the quality of your work, be very thorough. It says evaluate your progress before proceeding. Hey, thank you so much, Miss Roxy, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Very interesting. So I definitely see a return in your investment for those of you who are seeking new employment. Okay, that's really the first message. I know it's specific. And I also see those of you that are entrepreneurs or work on creative things, your guides are wanting you to focus on the quality of your work and also make sure you are still learning things, okay? You know, this is about skill development. This is about investing in those skills, okay? It's going to be very beneficial for you. So going back to school or studying something or looking at something from a different angle, things like that. Yeah, look at this. We have an Ace of Wands here. This is a fresh new beginning, a new adventure coming in. We have this Ten of Swords energy that came out with it. Something is over and something new is blooming. Something is blossoming in your life, but something else has come to a completion, or it needs to. What is this Ten of Swords? What needs to come to a completion? What is this Ten of Swords energy? Three of Swords, Queen. Some of you guys are changing jobs for something better, or you're just doing something that helps your growth versus stunting your growth. So there may be something in the past that stunted your growth with the Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, or maybe there's something now that you feel is stunting your growth. Your guides are wanting you to focus on your skills and use those skills, utilize it, and get out of a situation that is not serving you. Some of you guys may be torn to leave a position, or you may be torn to change something up here in your work. Yeah, you have like an emotional attachment to something that's not even good for you, or it's not helping you. Could be an emotional attachment to the way things are, like your comfortability, your comfort level. So this is also about you branching outside of your comfort zone. Let's see. What's coming in? What's coming in? Six of Cups. This is about you making new memories. Clarify that. You know, there will be some level of nostalgia when you leave something behind. There always is. But this is about your growth. You're going through a death and rebirth in a situation. This is about you killing off an old version of yourself, becoming someone entirely different. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups for your energy. Why the Ten of Cups? Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Cups. You're really ambitious. So Pisces, wow, you might be tackling a lot at once. So there is some advice here to make sure, focus on the quality of your work. So I feel like you may need to focus on one thing at a time. You might have a Gemini placement. That Geminis tend to do that, but I'm a Gemini, so. But anyway, this is all about you focusing on one thing at a time and setting aside to focus on the other things, okay? I feel like there's a message here to focus on what's going to benefit you the most. And again, this is just a snapshot of the current energy. But your guides are saying, it's great to be ambitious, but don't overdo it. I'm also getting something about resting and make sure you create a peaceful environment for yourself. Let me put this back. Tell me more about Pisces energy, please. Seven of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is really a message of like, worry about yourself, worry about your finances, your money. Seven of Wands, block out anything that's going to disrupt that, okay? I feel like if someone is not paying you what you're worth, or you're not seeing the results you want to see with the amount of effort you're putting in, I feel like you can easily change directions as long as you have a well thought out plan put in place. This is not something you should do impulsively, by no means. I feel like you really need to think about it and consider your emotions and consider the fact that, you know, going through this rebirth, you are going to have feelings of nostalgia. You're going to possibly miss the past, miss the way things were. There are going to be moments where you feel like, well, I should have just stayed where I was, but there's no growth there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, there's no growth doing the same old thing you're doing, whatever that is. And only take the message if it resonates. Don't try to force it. You're going to miss this old setting. You're going to miss the old thing. It's going to come. It's going to happen. Okay. It says what's coming in. You know, there's always a part of you that will miss the past, but there's also a part of you that will think about the past much better than it really was. The graduation effect. Okay. It happens to all of us. Okay, we have Temperance here. And then we have the Page of Cups. So, you know, I feel like you need to make a balanced decision. I also feel like there's something here again there's no room for growth. And it could be affecting your peace and harmony. It could be affecting your happiness overall. And you're being guided to follow your heart in a situation. So whatever that means to you. Four of Pentacles. But I do see stability. Following your heart, making a well thought out decision and following your heart is going to provide you with stability. I'm also getting a message, maybe possibly like watch your spending a little bit for the next couple of weeks. Okay, hold off on things that you don't need to buy. Nine of Cups, potential outcome. So where you're headed is much better than where you're at, is basically what I'm saying. And then we have the Knight of Wands. You know, you could, but I don't feel like you should make any impulsive decisions with the Knight of Wands. And the reason I say that is because I feel like the more impulsive the decision, the more you may have feelings of nostalgia towards the past. I feel like, you know, you definitely want to think things through with this one, whatever it is, because it does feel life-changing. Let's see. What else? What else for Pisces, please? Queen of Wands. Follow your passions, too. Like, I feel like, you know, if you have no passion in life, what is the point? Let me see. And then we have the Eight of Cups. That's the doorway you need to walk through. That's your answer. Whatever you're passionate about, that's where you need to be headed toward. Now, some of you guys will be falling into a period of introspection, okay? And I feel like that's very good because you do need to think about your next moves before you make them. I would not suggest making any impulsive decisions. But you are headed in the right direction, and the right direction is following your passion. Let your passion lead you. Anything else for Pisces? Okay, yep, the Chariot. Perfect. So if you feel stuck or you feel like, you know, you don't know where to go, just start baby steps. Baby steps. You know, this could be you going back to school. This could be you trying to get in touch with what it is you are passionate about. Either way, follow your passion. Make movement toward that direction. Some of you guys will be leaving a job that just is not satisfying anymore. Alrighty, we're going to do all signs, their sign. Luna, Mama's Luna love. Oh, yeah. He's a good girl. I love you. Okay. Hi, Malachite. Hi, babies. They're ready to eat, so that's why they're circling me like sharks, in case you guys were wondering. Jasper, though, he's polite. He's just over there chilling. Okay, let's see. We're going to do all signs, their sign, Aries through Pisces. All signs, their sign, Aries through Pisces. So this is if you're dealing with that sign. All signs, their sign, please. Cash is sleeping in his tent. Cash is probably the most polite cat ever. He's got a tent now he likes to sleep in. Okay, all signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. Hold on one second. Okay. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. I really appreciate your support. Aries through Pisces. If you are dealing with an Aries, they want to work with you, okay? This Aries recognizes that you have attractive qualities that they are interested in and they want to work with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Taurus is going to come in pretty quickly with a message. They're not thinking it through. They're just going to reach out. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Five of Wands, there's some drama this Gemini is bringing toward you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer wants to make peace with you. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo is in love with you. I feel like the Leo is also in love with themselves. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're about to take action. If you're dealing with a Libra, I don't think you're going to get much from this Libra. This Libra is trying to go within and soul search right now. There's a lot going on in this Libra's energy. They kind of want to just back away from everybody else right now. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you will reunite with the Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius has feelings for you. There's emotions there. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're invested. They want you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the communication coming in from an Aquarius. If you're dealing with a Pisces, Pisces has romantic feelings towards you. All right, everyone, those are your messages. I hope you guys got some clarity out of this. If you did, please like the video. I do appreciate all of your support, and I do appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, all of it. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.